Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Necropop Digital. I'm Neo. In this video I'm going to show you how to do a split color wheel effect for your Firefly or for a base station or for anything that has a light border around it, like say the cup holder or anything like that. That way there you can have two colors, and it's a wheel effect that also has two colors. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me go ahead and open up my software here in Synapse and we'll take a look at what I've got. Okay, so now that I've adjusted the camera and opened up the software, this is what I'm talking about right here. If you notice, I've got two different colors and I've got a bit of light that is moving around them, and as it intersects, it changes the color. It's very, very easy to do. Okay, it's just going to be two wheels and essentially a static color. Okay, so first thing that I'm going to do is select everything so I can see exactly what I'm looking at here. It looks like I'm working from the bottom, and looks like 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I know exactly. I just wanted to make sure I got the size of the bit here properly, because what I'm going to do here is I am going to delete this so that we can start again. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of that so I can make a new one here. Oh, and I have to turn this off as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and I will save this and it'll turn off all the lights. All right, it's gonna, you probably noticed it in the camera. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a static effect. That's probably the best way to go about doing this. It will take 6 months for Razer to catch up. They make good peripherals, but man, they need some work on their software engineering. I actually uninstalled Nanoleaf and Hue because I won't ever use that stuff. But so first thing I'm going to do is select the top half, and I'm going to make that orange. Okay, and then I'm going to grab the bottom half and I'm going to make it blue. This way here we have two different colors, and the wheel will actually rotate around the entire thing. So now that I have the wheel selected, I'm going to use Control, scroll out a bit, grab the center point and put it as close to the center as I can. Probably about right there. It's good. Okay, then I'm going to select all the colors on the top. I'm going to come in here and I am going to use a 5-color pattern or a 5-stop pattern, because we're going to use this to our advantage. First, I am going to grab the black and I'm going to make it, since it's orange on the background, I'm going to make it blue. Okay, then I'm going to make the 2 stops on either side of it blue as well, and I'm going to tighten it up on both. Then I'm going to make the 2 outer stops transparent and then drag them tight. And that's it. That's going to get the first part of the effect, if you notice. Okay. It's going around, it's doing its thing. And that's actually all it is, all there is to it. Now, for the second part of the effect, I'm just going to duplicate the layer or the effect itself. Then I'm going to, actually, you know what? We're not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and make a new one. Why? Because I can. Okay, so I'm going to grab my wheel, make a new wheel. Scroll out a bit, center that. And now I'm going to grab the bottom part of it. And I'm going to do the same exact thing. Use a 5-color or a 5-stop pattern. This time it's got to be orange. So I'll select orange, make orange on either side of the center stop, just like so, and then tighten them up. Then I will select the last, or the left and right, and change them to transparent, and then tighten them up. In the printing industry, you would call this color trapping. Okay, and there you go. And if you notice, they flow into each other perfectly. You'll see a straggler bit there, what seems to be a straggler bit, but in reality, it's not. So now that I've got that whole thing established, I have to speed it up. So I will take this and I will make it, let's just type it in, 180. That'll speed things up just a wee bit. Grab these top ones here. It'll double the speed actually. 180. And we're good to go. Now, if I apply this, watch my screen over here. And there you go. Looking sharp. It's doing exactly what I want it to do. And if you want to, you can fit around here. You could actually make this a singular light. I use 2 because it's a little easier to see. Because you want some of these effects, they move so fast, it's really hard to even see. And so the last thing I'm going to do is create a new group. I'm going to double click on it to name it. I'm going to name it Firefly. Then I'm going to take my static image, drop it in the folder or group if you want to call it that. I just call it folders just because it's easier. And grab the bottom wheel and then the top wheel, and that's it. You're done. Sometimes it'll get a little weird in terms of renaming, so I'll try to rename it. See. Okay, this is the bottom one, so that's going to be orange wheel. What I mean by that is sometimes it won't actually stick. This time it did. I've noticed it has to do with the longer you use the program, the less it wants to do for you. So there is that. And there we go. It's done. And that's how you set up a rotation, 2-color split rotation. Now, it's not that big of a deal, but it's fun, right? I mean, that's why we get into these things, is for fun. And if it's overly complex, you're not going to be paying attention to it half the time anyway. I mean, I look at my mouse pad quite a bit, but not enough to go like make a 50 layer effect or anything like that. Although if I wanted to, I could probably sit here and do it, which is why I'm bald from things like that. Just go ahead and tear that hair right out of my skull. But at any rate, I hope you guys enjoyed this particular video. Just a really simple, easy way to set your lighting effects up. And do something a little bit different. Now I'll go ahead and spray the cat because he's being a big jerk. And that did absolutely nothing because I didn't even really aim it at him. Sometimes he'll just look at it and run, you know. But at any rate, thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did, if you found it useful, do me a favor and give me a like. Click the like button. If you like the content and are expecting further content, go ahead and please be kind and rewind and hit the sub button and hit the little stinky bell there. That's the poo bell. That's what I call it. It's the poo bell. Anyways, y'all take care, stay safe, and I'll see you on the flip side. Peace.